moves. Good morning lifters, how are we going? This is number 2 in our series of 5 best gym moves to be doing, regardless of whether you're trying to lose weight, if you're body sculpting, or you're trying to pack on that great big muscles like Ronnie Coleman. Whatever it is, it's the same 5 moves. Trust me, we're going to do this together and it's going to work. So today we're in the squat rack at the Chicken Coop gym. We built this earlier on in a video. If you go back and see the videos, you can see how to do this yourself. If you're training at a gym, they've all got squat racks, except for Planet Fitness, of course, unfortunately. They're one of my favorite gyms, but they don't have squat racks. They have a Smith machine because they want to do it all in a safe manner. So you're going to have to do what we're doing, but in a Smith machine. It'll have poles running up and they've got hooks on the bar. The bar will hook in at a spot and you can walk away from it, then you walk back into it, unhook it and put it down. Very, very safe, but most gyms will have a squat rack specifically for squatting. So depending on where you are in the world and what you're doing and what gym membership you got, I got you covered. And the reason why doing squats you can lose weight and not put on muscle, not have great big bodybuilder legs. If you just want to lose that body fat, then all you're doing is you can just do squats on your own with no bar. Just cross your hands and do that. And you do as many as you can. Maybe you get to 100. Then you stop, take a break, try to make it about 15 seconds, no longer, and then you go again. And that's just going to burn fat. Your legs aren't going to get any bigger. You're not going to end up with great big thighs like Ronnie Coleman or Tom Platz or anyone like that. You're still going to keep your lady legs, alright? No idea what my camera person said then. She should have said it out loud. Okay. If you like the feeling of a bar because you want to move up to using a bar at some stage, then this has got no weight, alright? It's just a pool noodle. So we're going to put the pool noodle over our back. Now we're going to do the same move. See, it's just representing what the bar will be doing later. So if you want to start off and get your confidence with a bar that doesn't weigh anything, this is a great way to start, guys. Going to look a little bit weird at the gym, who cares? You're going to be the winner, they're all going to be the losers because you're following what I'm saying. They're not. Next step up is just a small bar. You can find them at a gym, obviously not square. We had this left over from other stuff we were doing on a project here. So this is your next step up. You can put it up there like a bar. You're like a real squatter now, and then you're just up and down, up and down. We're still doing body fat at the moment, guys. We're sculpting. That's all we're doing, getting some definition. That's all we're doing. Right. So then you want to move up in the world. You don't just want to lose the body fat. You want to put on a little bit of muscle too for that beach body. Wear your swimsuit and look really nice. Whatever it is. Summer's coming up for us here in Australia. Whenever you watch this video, it's either summer or it's coming to summer. So you want to get yourself a bar and you want to start with no weight. Come in underneath it like this. Now we're sculpting, so we've got a little bit more weight. It shouldn't be heavy, and then you're squatting away. Nice. 90 degrees in the legs. You don't want to sit all the way down. Nice. Yeah, and you want to do 30 of those. 30 is your number, and it would be really nice if you did 5 lots of 30. So that's your sculpting. Your number is to aim for 30. You got to 20, your bar's too heavy. Get the lighter bar and off you go. You got to 30 and it was way too easy. You could have done 650. Put a little weight on it. That's your sculpting, that's your toning, that's your definition. We've done your weight loss with no sculpting, no muscle growth at all. That was just the bar, or if you wanted to use something that represents a bar, we were doing this, remember? Now we've come up, we want to lose some body fat, want to work the cardio, but we also want a little bit of sculpting in the legs, you know, so they look nice, they got a shape. And we're doing the bar, and we're doing 30. You got to 60, it's too light. You got to 10 and you fell over backwards, it's too heavy, alright? So you're going to set the weight up, you're going to write it down in a book, so next time you come in, you're good to go. You already know. You're looking like a genius. Okay? Bodybuilder. Hubby wants to go to the gym, he wants to work out with you. All you want to do is lose weight. So you're just in the squat rack doing these. He's in the squat rack beside you. You can have a great chat because you're both at the gym together. You're both in squat racks, you're doing the same thing. He wants to build muscle, he wants to get huge, massive. He wants to put some weight on the bar. And he's aiming for 10. 10 of these. Nice. Yeah, that's good. Feels good. Great. I can feel that burning in the legs already. Wow. 3 and I'm done. That's way too heavy for me. So I think I'm good. I think I'm 20, but I'm not. So that's too heavy. I would take the weight off. And then I would do 10. If I did this weight and I got to 10 and I could have done another 10 more, I'll stop at 10 and then I'll put more weight on and then I'll do my next set. No good doing 20 just because you can. You stop at your 10, learn from that, and then put some more weight on. We're talking about the bodybuilder now. We're not talking about anybody else. The bodybuilder, he doesn't want to go over 10. Pointless. Get to your 10. If you can do 10, and then you got another one in you and it's 11, 11's still 10. It's okay. If you get to 9 and you think, oh, maybe I could do another one, but maybe I'd fall over or have a heart attack, stop at 9. 9's still 10, alright? We're just using 10 as like, 10's not 100 and 10's not 1. So, you know, 10's got some flexibility in it. If you're feeling really good and you could do another one, do another one. But don't do another 10, don't do 20. Stop at your 10, put your more weight on, and then do your 10. Sorry, you had a question? Nobody? It must have been the chickens. Right, so the reason this works is like a treadmill. Somebody jumps on a treadmill and they have a flat treadmill. It's flat and they put it on a speed that's just a walking speed and you're going along like this. You're keeping up with the treadmill and you're just lifting your legs basically. So there's no muscles working in it. All you're doing is lifting your legs. So over a long period of time, you'll burn fat without building muscle, which is the person who's just doing these. You've got no weight, so you're just keeping up with the treadmill. Same thing as the treadmill. You're just keeping up with the treadmill. You're going to do 100 of them, you're going to do 600 of them, you're going to do 20 of them, whatever your number is. Then you're going to stop, you're going to have a 15-second break, then you're going to go again. Your number's not important. It's like how long you do it is important, because if you're putting weight on it, then you're going to build the muscle, which puts you into the next group, which is the sculptors. You don't want to sculpt at all, you just want to burn that body fat. All I'm interested in is burning body fat. Then you want unweighted, which is the treadmill flat, and you're just keeping up with it like this. That's what you're doing with your squats. You're just keeping up with it, just going along, watching what's going on in the gym, or your chicken yard, or wherever you are, watching the TV, talking to the kids. You're just keeping up with it. Over time, you're burning fat without building muscle, because the person I'm talking to doesn't want to put on muscle. They just want to get rid of body fat, get down to 50 kilos or 100 pounds, and they want to look like a supermodel. No muscle, really, really thin, no fat. supermodel. That's what they would be doing. And they wouldn't eat anything. They'd eat one piece of bread every 10 days, but we're not going to encourage that on my channel, I tell you. So then your next person, they're on the treadmill. They've got the treadmill going at a reasonable pace. They're not jogging, but they're walking pretty hard. They've got a really small incline. So I say, oh, let's work. Woo! Play like talking to hubby over here on the treadmill. So they're working their muscles, they're working their cardio, they're burning fat. They're in the body sculpting. They're toning. They're getting definition. They're not walking, just like this, they're going. They're not running, but they're going. They've got a slight incline, so they're working. Their legs are having to work. They're actually trying to keep up with the treadmill, rather than the treadmill just going along. They're trying to keep up with the treadmill. So that's your sculptors. Then your bodybuilder, if he wanted to build big legs on a treadmill, he would keep it at the low speed, and he would have a huge incline, as if he's walking up the cliff face. And he's like, to keep up with the treadmill. And his legs are getting stiff and full of blood and hurting. That's what the bodybuilder's doing. Here, he's working hard, and he does 10 and stops. The same with walking up a treadmill at a really strong incline. It's like uphill. You can't go far until your legs give out. That's what the bodybuilder's doing. So hopefully that's helped you guys. It's shown you how 3 different people can train together on one piece of equipment and get 3 totally different results. And yet they can have a conversation between each other, and they can have a great time at the gym. They don't have to train at different gyms. They don't have to train on different equipment, but they're getting different results just by doing things differently.
Or they could just train at home.
They can train at home, that's for sure. So, as I said, if you haven't got a squat rack, then you can just use the bar. If you're just into the weight loss, you don't even need a squat rack. You're just squatting around the house, in between doing the shopping, in between helping the kids with the homework, whatever you're doing. If you're into bodybuilding, a squat rack sure would be nice because it's less dangerous. You've got somewhere to rest it if you're at the bottom and you can't get back up. You've got somewhere to put it away while you need to get your breath, but you know, we work with what we've got. You can also, like I said, for the person who has absolutely no equipment at all, we've got a curtain rod, we've got 2 water bottles, we put it over our back like this and we're squatting away. Bodybuilder, he probably wants to have a longer bar with more water bottles on it, or even more water bottles on it, and then he can squat away with that.
Presumably filled with water.
I would suggest filling them with water, but if you just want to look the part but not actually do the work, then you can have them empty and everybody's really impressed. So hopefully I've cleared that up for you guys. It's been a pleasure chatting with you today. So lift weights, live life.